It can vary. When we run user group testing, it can vary on the approach that we take. For instance, we do a number of projects which are targeted, they're learning tools targeted at children. So therefore, in that instance, obviously, we'd be very keen to work with schools and do tests within schools with children of the relevant age that the product's aimed at. If it's a more broader website aimed at the public, we tend to have lists of people that we can actually get in who are representative of, like I say, broader members of the public. What's important is that you don't just use people who are web savvy, for instance, who are used to using the internet and browsing, because they will pick up on things and they won't. They already understand how to use websites, and they may miss things that someone who's not necessarily as web savvy or used to using the internet would have a problem with. When producing websites, one of the key factors that will make that website effective or not is how easy it is for the user to navigate around the site. Whilst it may be tempting to produce some kind of whizzy animation-based interesting navigation, if that gets in the way of users effectively using the site, getting to the key information they want, or the owner of the site transmitting key marketing messages, well, at the end of the day, it's just a hindrance and doesn't help at all. We were very conscious of this when producing the Aspro site. So the approach we took to navigation was to make sure that the navigation bar was very, very clear and upfront, and always consistently positioned throughout the site. So when the user goes to one page, they immediately know subconsciously immediately know where to go to get back to any other part of the site.
That's great.
Yeah, is that enough? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As I mentioned before, websites can be a key method of any organisation communicating information about itself. Often, as a browser using the internet, you quickly just want to get information on a company and then know what to do about getting in touch with them, so you can take your inquiry, whatever, forward. So we know it's very key for contact information on a website to be very, very accessible. It has to be very clear where to get that information. So for instance, on the Aspro site, contacts is one of the main headers. It's one, as soon as you visually look at the site, you can see the main headers, and there it is, contact to it. If you're that person who just wants to get a phone number to call them up straight away and order something, it's there straight away for you. It's not hidden away down in several layers of web pages.